Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. With changes in immigration policies by the US government, if you are crossing the US border by land and have not received an I-94 form and are thinking of staying in US for more than 30 days, you need to fill a G-325R form for each adult and kids greater than 14 years of age to let the US government know that you'll be staying in US for more than 30 days. This G-325R form cannot be filled before entering US. You need to be in US to fill this form, and this form has to be filled for each individual from their own USCIS account. So you cannot fill the form for your whole family from your account only. You need to create account online account for each of your family members and then fill the form on their behalf. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. Enter a Google tab and enter USCIS and hit enter. The first link that will open, click on this USCIS online account, and I'm explaining the process of creating the account. If you already have an account, enter your email address and password to sign in. If not, click on create an account over here and provide a valid email address. On this email address, they'll send a link to verify yourself and set your credentials like username and password. Enter your valid email address and click on submit. Once you click on submit, this page will come up which will show you that a confirmation email has been sent to your account. Follow the instruction in the email to create your account. So open your email and follow the instructions there. This is the email which you receive on your email address. Click on this link to verify your account and create your account. It will open the account in the new tab. Scroll down to the bottom of this page and click on I agree. Now set up your password. Confirm your password and click on submit. It requires two-step verification method. So you can click on any of the stuff. Either you want to receive a SMS via text message, an email, or via the authentication app. But for the first option, you need to have a Audi or Google Authenticator. I'm clicking on email and click on submit. Enter the verification code sent on your email address and click on submit. This backup code will be shown to you. So if you lose access to your mobile phone, authentication app, or the email address used for the verification method, you can use this backup code to log in into USCIS account. I'm not clicking on print, click on continue to step further. Now on this page, you need to select 5 security questions and the answers to them so that in case you are not able to log in or you have specific question and you're contacting the customer care of USCIS, they'll verify you by asking one of the questions. So I'm not going through as to what you can select. Select any of the question and any of the answer and click on finish, and then we'll move on to the next section. On this page, click on go to my USCIS, and over here you need to specify what type of account is it, whether you are an individual applicant or you are a legal representative. For G325R account, since it has to be filled by each individual, I'm selecting I'm an individual account, individual applicant, and click on submit. Click on fill a form online and select the form you want to fill, G325R, and click on start form. Click on next. Scroll down to the bottom and click on start. Is someone assisting you with completing this form? No, and click on next. Enter your first name, let's say Scooby. Enter all the fields with the asterisk as they're mandatory fields. Have you used any other name since birth? So if you have different maiden names or any other, if you want to include any nicknames or anything, click on yes and enter the details. Otherwise, click on no and click on next. On this page, you need to provide your contact details so that they can contact you using these phone numbers. So if you're only providing these are not mandatory fields, so you can leave it blank. But I would suggest at least provide a mobile number. For this video, I'm just providing random numbers. This is not real number. Your email address will be automatically populated, but over here you need to provide a valid US address. You cannot enter a Canadian address or the home address of your own country. It has to be a US address because in the state you can only enter the US states. So I just found this address on net and I'm entering this. So it will automatically provide you to use recommended address. So I'm clicking on use recommended address over here and it will be populated. Is your current mailing address the same as your physical address? Click on yes. because you have to provide the address where you are currently staying. How long have you lived at this address? You need to provide the date since when you have been living in this. So I'm providing, it has to be a past date. You cannot enter a future date. So let's say 2025, and it has to be from present. So this form has to be filled only once you enter US. It cannot be filled before you enter the US because you cannot add the date from date in the future. So that's the reason you can only fill this form once you enter US. Click on next. What is your date of birth? I'm just entering random details over here. Let's say 2001. Your city of birth, I'm entering daily over here because you need to provide all the details of the past as well, your country of birth as well. So let's say it's India. Now your current nationality, I'm entering Canada over here, and click on next. You don't need to enter the details of the address which you have entered in your contact information page, but this form is for, you can only enter US address. So if you have stayed in Canada in the past 5 years, you don't need to enter any address, and moreover this field is not mandatory. So I'm clicking on cancel and moving on to the next one. Enter the date of your arrival when you arrived into US. So let's say I arrived in 4th Wendy 2025. Place of arrival, it's let's say Detroit. And immigration status as arrival is entry without inspection. Date immigration status expired. You can leave this blank. This is not mandatory. What is your form I-94 arrival departure record number? Since you have not received any I-94 form, since you entered by road, select I do not have a I-94 form, and this field is not valid since you don't have an I-94 form. But you need to list all the activities which you are doing while after entering US. So I'm just writing meeting with family and friends. And what you are supposed to do between now and your expected date of departure, I'm writing the same. Spending time with family and friends. How long you are expected to remain in this US? Let's say 3 months. Enter the exact details what you'll be doing. Your expected date of departure, let's say July 1st, 2025, and click on next. What is your A number? I'm selecting I do not have a A number right now. I do not have any or know my UCS online account number. Click on next. You have to provide your personal information. Right now I'm selecting male. What is your ethnicity? I'm selecting non-Hispanic or Latino. Race as Asian. Select whatever applies to you. What is your height? Enter in feet and inches. So let's say 5 feet 6 inch. Sorry, 6 inches. What is your weight in pounds? So let's say 125 pounds. What is the color of your eyes? Let's say brown. What is the color of your hair? Let's say brown. And click on next. So now they are asking question whether you have been ever arrested or charged. Click on no over here. Have you ever committed a crime? No. Have you ever pled guilty to any crime? No. Have you ever been punished? No. Have you ever violated anything? No. And click on next. Are you currently married? If you're selecting yes, you need to provide the details of your spouse as well. For the sake of this application, I'm selecting no and click on next. Now you need to enter your mother and father details. These are not mandatory, but whatever fields where asterisk is submitted, you need to provide all those details. I'm entering all the random details over here. Mickey Mouse, date of birth, let's say is 1965. Father's history is down, let's say Delhi. Father's country of birth is India. Father's current city, let's say Delhi. Father's current country of residence is still India. And click on next. Now the same you has to provide for your mother. Let's say date of birth is, let's say, mother city or town, let's say Delhi. Country of birth is India. Current resident is, let's say, Delhi. Current country is India. Fill all these details and click on next. If you want to provide any other evidence, you can also provide certified police certificates and all that and upload the files over here. I'm not supplying any of the documents right now. I'm clicking on next. Now you can provide some additional information which I'm not doing. Click on next. So now this is the final page. The fee for a Canadian is $0. You don't need to fill any fee. And you can click on next. There are no warnings. The form is accurate. You have filled all the information. I'm selecting next. And you just have to accept the statement and provide your signature. It says Scooby Doo. And click on next. Now you just need to click on this button, submit the G325R form. Once you submit, they'll take a decision on your application and they'll send you an email on the same email address which you have entered that they have posted something on your account. That will be your G325R form, which you have to keep all the time while you're in your stay in US handy, so that if any immigration officer asks about it, you need to show it to them. So even if you have changed address in the US while staying there for more than 30 days, you need to come back to this account and update your address as well. You need to provide all the changes. If your child has become 14 years of age while staying in US, you need to come over here and update his details and fill a form for him, since now he's 14 years of age. So all these details has to be done through this form only. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. I hope I can help you today. Thank you. Have a good one.